Good morning, everybody. Tom Ziglar here. I am the CEO of Ziglar Inc., and I'm the host of the webinar today. So if you can hear me okay out there, just type in, "Hey, I hear you, Tom." We've got an exciting time for you. I am a proud and happy, satisfied customer, if you will, of AAA, and I've become good friends with the family that runs AAA, Dustin, who's the general manager, who you're going to meet in just a second, and Keith and Adrian. And we've got some exciting things. And so if you are on, Dustin, all right, there you are. Good to have you. And so we've got a very short presentation today. I know that so many people out there and we're stuck at home, and we're dealing with this ongoing pandemic, and we're trying to do everything possible to keep ourselves safe and build our immune system. And also, AAA has been dedicated for really generations to bringing comfort and all the things that are good with HVAC. And so with that, I'm just going to welcome in Dustin. Tell us a little bit about AAA and what you guys are about.
Well, thank you, Tom. We here at AAA, we've been in business for 51 years. We are family owned and family operated. I'm trying to get there we go. There's a picture right there. So that's actually the one in the middle. He's who started it all. My grandfather, he was in the industry in 1949. And my father, Keith, on the left, learned from him, and then I learned from both of them. And then now today, my wife has joined the business. We are still family owned and operated. We love to serve our customers. We love to serve our clients. We love to help people. We love to give back to the community. And we love to do it, and we love to keep people safe. Here you can see some of our best practices. Even before COVID, we've always kept the customer's home in the top of our minds, and we want to keep those floors safe. So we have always worn shoebies and put down carpets at the door and under the ladder, so it doesn't scratch up any kind of wood floors in the home. And we've added since then masks and gloves added for the safety of our team and our customers, and we properly dispose of all of them after the call. We still do temperature checks, and that's logged daily just to make sure that everyone that's coming into a client's home is healthy and safe. We're very good at sanitizing our work areas, and anything that we touch, we clean. And we offer no contact service calls. And if the customer is able to operate those controls, then it allows us to maybe not have to come in the house, in which it minimizes the risk. So everything we do is safe, and we just want to make sure everyone stays protected.
Well, Dustin, I can attest to that, because when you guys came out to service our house, we actually had most of our conversations via FaceTime, and that was a big help. And then we were given instructions on how to move the thermostat and all that. So it truly was a safe, contact-free service call. So we really appreciated that.
Well, that's good to hear. I know your wife did have some concerns there in the beginning, and I'm glad that we were able to keep everyone happy and keep everyone safe. So what you're looking at here, I'm not going to brag on our reviews, but if you don't know about AAA and this is the first time you're seeing and hearing about us, please head to our website, dfwairconditioning.com. and take a look at the reviews and what clients say about us. We try to provide exceptional service every time we come to your home, and if we don't, we want to know why, and we're going to fix it. But please check out our reviews, see what people have been saying about us. And let's see, as we move forward here, Tom, the air inside your home, I don't know if you knew this, but on average, Americans spend 90% of their time indoors, whereas the concentrations of some pollutants are often 2 to 5 times higher than typical outdoor concentrations.
I think 90% is that's got to be like a lot higher now.
Yeah, I was going to ask, are you spending more time inside your home during these times?
Absolutely. It's, it seems like I maybe only get out of the house like every third day for a little while.
Well, you know, we are spending a lot of times in the home, and I'm sure, like others, your home's probably pretty clean, is it not?
My wife, I think she was born with a vacuum cleaner attached to her. I'm blessed. She cleans constantly.
Well, that's good. You know, and we can clean, we can have housekeepers come in and keep stuff clean and they get that dust up. But, you know, what we're real concerned about isn't the stuff that we actually see with our eyes. It's the stuff that's actually smaller. We actually cannot see it. And sometimes it doesn't get picked up by vacuum cleaners. And, you know, somebody who has a very clean house can think, you know, how can my house be dirty, you know, if it's so clean? Well, this says right here, this is another stat from the EPA. The indoor air concentrations of some pollutants have increased in recent decades due to such factors as energy efficient building construction, increased use of synthetic building materials, furnishings, personal care products, pesticides, and household cleaners. So it's the paints, it's the carpets, it's the upholstery, it's our cleaners that we use, it's the Febreze. You know, all those things, they do take a toll on our body and on our lungs. And we have a way to clean that and to sanitize that. And we're going to talk about that here now. Our solution to cleaning the air and surfaces is by educating our customers on the air scrubber technology, which we're going to go over here in just a second. We recommend this product, and everything that we offer is personally tested by me, by Keith. We have these in all our employees' homes. We gave them because we want to know if it works, and we want true feedback from those ones that are going to be offering it. So we do believe in this product, and we believe it works, and it helps clean the air in our homes. And this is it. You know, it doesn't look like much, but it is a powerful machine. It's called the Air Scrubber by Aeris. It's certified space technology, and it's active pure technology. And where it goes is actually up in your system. You can see by the diagram, it is actually in your duct system, whether it's in the attic or if it's in your closet. As the dirty air from inside the home, the polluted air comes into the system. As it goes through the air scrubber and around the air scrubber, and the UV lights hit it, and it sanitizes it and cleans that air. So it's just constantly, anytime the system's running, it's cleaning the air as it comes through the house.
Well, I noticed, you know, you said the UV light, and I've seen that on the news a lot. I mean, is that the same technology they use like in hospitals to clean surgical areas and stuff like that?
Absolutely. This is actually a little bit step further than just UV light, but this does have a UV light. And in hospitals, they do use them to clean and sanitize rooms. They have big ones that they roll in the surgical rooms and turn on the light to sanitize and clean. But this actually takes it one step further. This isn't just a UV light. A UV light only kills what it comes in contact with, but it doesn't have an active, consistent cleaning of surfaces, which is what our product offers. So, and I guess let's just work through the slides here about what the active pure technology can do for you. It will protect against allergy and asthma triggering contaminants and respiratory issues, which may lead to health problems. Example here, one of our employees, Bo, great team member, his daughter was having asthma problems and couldn't sleep through the night. And he loves to tell this story because this is what you know, made a big change in her life. But she was having problems with not sleeping through the night. And they could not figure out really what it was. It was just something in the home, or if it was upholstery or something that was in the carpet was just triggering her asthma during the night. So he actually put in some of the air scrubbers, and for the first time in many years, she actually now sleeps through the night and is able to get a good night's sleep. So we do believe in this product, and we've actually seen it work and help people. It's very effective against MRSA, E. coli, and other illnesses that cause bacteria and viruses.
So Dustin, you know, we've had it for, I guess, about 6 weeks now, maybe 2 months now. And my wife always has kind of seasonal sinus infections. And so her congestion level when she wakes up is pretty much gone now.
That's great. That's great news.
And so we don't know, we give us a little bit more time on it, but she noticed it probably within just a couple of days.
That's great. Another big thing that we've seen it's really helped kids and adults is reduction of sick days and the number of common cold and flu outbreaks. Kids are able to stay in school longer. You know, you're not missing work quite as much. And protection against allergy and, like I said, asthma triggering contaminants. And that can be different for every person. They could have a different, there's something different that could trigger that issue. With this, we've seen the reduction of respiratory issues. This looks like it's a double slide here, but it also improves productivity and healthier and cleaner air and on surfaces. You'll feel better and you'll sleep better. And then for me, we have 4 dogs and a possum. I don't know if you knew that, Tom. We have a possum we rescued. So as you can imagine, the dogs go outside, they come back in, they smell like dogs, but it doesn't last for very long because this is a very good odor control. It really cuts out any kind of bad odors that you may have in the home. So as we go through these are just a couple of graphs we have here, and I'm not going to go in super detailed in some of these, but you can see by this one, there was an 80% reduction in the number of flu-related dismissals in the Indiana school facility. In the first month, there was 40. In the second month, there was 118. But after 13 months of the product being in, there was only 8 dismissals. So there was a big drop in cases there.
And is that primarily, it's just taking the cause of the infection, it's basically isolating it and removing it from the atmosphere? Is that what it's doing, or is it something else?
So if it is floating, it is attacked by the active pure technology. It's very scientific, but we'll just say the positive and negative ions that are in the air do attack it. But it's not always just airborne. You know, if you have kids coming and opening doorknobs, or if you have someone coming in and turning off and on your sinks and they've been in contact with it, well, then it's on the sink. So what this actually does is it attacks not just stuff in the air, but stuff that's on the surfaces, on handles, on doorknobs, on anything that it can get to.
Yeah, you know, I just saw something, and you've probably seen it too, these little brass or copper keychains.
Yes.
Where people open the door so they don't have to touch it. And if I understand this technology right, what it's really doing is it's laying down a surface that prevents anything from living there.
Yes, and if anything falls on it, it is actively sanitized.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite graphs. You can see on this all the different viruses that the air scrubber can attack, from staph to E. coli to strep to listeria to the bird flu, to hepatitis A, H1N1, the norovirus. I mean, all these bad things that hurt us. You can see by the graph, within 24 hours, there's an average of almost 100% of a reduction in these viruses and in these spores. So this is a great product for anybody that is concerned about the air quality that they are breathing in their home and what their kids may be bringing home from school where there's 1,000 other kids. So it's a great product. How it works. So the Active Pure technology uses oxygen and humidity from the air. It converts them into powerful oxidizers. Those oxidizers then destroy those microorganisms in the air and on surfaces. The oxidizers attack pathogens on contact. This was developed for astronauts, and it's effective and safe for everybody. So the product uses light waves in a catalytic process to produce the scrubber ions that I was talking about that travel through the ductwork into every corner of the home. This effectively treats and purifies the entire space. we're seeing more and more with standalone single room air purifiers. And trust me, Tom, those are great, but they can get very expensive if you try to put one in every room. And also the upkeep on them is a lot more expensive because you have to change the filters about once a month. And they're plugged in typically to an outlet, and they're using, drawing more electricity than what ours pulls. But the big thing about ours is it actually does, it purifies the entire space anywhere that ductwork attached. And in most homes, it's just about every room in the house. So every time that system comes on and run, it's actively cleaning the entire home instead of just one single room that a standalone may be plugged into.
That's a really good point, because you and I have talked about it before. We have it in our house, but our core business is we do training, and we have people who will come into our offices from different places, and we've got a training room that holds about 35, 40 people, but we're in a big office building. And so one of the things that we've already made a commitment to is when we're able to have face-to-face training again, we're going to get one of those portable units to put into our training space. But I'm just saying this for if you're a business owner as well, we got to take care of our family at home. We got to be our best, healthy self. And so it's great technology there. But from a business perspective, I'm going to actually use it as a marketing advantage for our business to let everybody know that we are doing everything possible in our training area to make it safe for everyone. Because we don't know how long it's going to be. It could be 6 months. It could be a year before we really get a treatment or a cure for this. But the thing is even if we pass this, the flu is something we deal with all the time, and we know that it impacts that as well.
Absolutely. To touch on a couple of your points there, Air Scrubber by Aeris is actually actively testing the coronavirus using the Air Scrubber. So they will hopefully have some information coming out here, I would hope soon, on how it affects the virus. I would hope that it is going to have a good positive effect, and it is going to be able to help combat it. But you're right. I speak of everything good it can do for your home, but this product isn't just for homes. If you have a small dental office or a small chiropractor practice, this is a great product to put in to keep your customers safe and to give them a peace of mind. We do have a commercial product that can go in and clean your offices. So this isn't just for homes and homeowners. This is also for business owners. We have one in our office. We want to make sure that when our employees come to this office, that they know that they're safe and that the environment is safe. So it is a big product for small businesses as well. So really, lastly, we're just about done with this, but poor air quality isn't always just viruses and the bad things we breathe, but poor air quality could also be getting attic air into your home. That's not a good thing. So when your ducts are leaking in the attic or in the crawl space, or if you have wall chase returns that aren't sealed properly, that's pulling in dust from the attic, and that is a big contaminant and sometimes a big cause of I guess a trigger for asthma, because all that insulation up there, that's not good stuff to breathe in. So we don't just look at ways to clean the air. We also look at ways to solve the house's issues to make everything safer. And then ultimately, if you open a door in your home and you just feel air pulling into the home like it's under a negative pressure, that is also not a super good thing, because that just means it's pulling air from any crack and crevice, from outside, from the attic, from under the house, and we can fix that. So yeah, that's about all I got there, Tom.
Well, all right, Dustin. So how would people reach out? Like, they're saying, you know what, I'm not sure if my house is a fit for this. What's the best way to reach AAA, to reach you, to set up a call or an appointment to get this checked out?
Best way is you can go to our Well, best way is to call us. If you have a concern, we want to talk to you. It's a lot easier to really get the what's going on in the home over the phone, other than email. But you can call us at 972-253-3686, or you can email us at info@dfwairconditioning.com, and we can reach back out to you. We'd be happy to chat with anybody. Myself can do it. Bo can get on the phone and talk to someone. And if they have questions, we're not going to charge you to answer your questions over the phone. We'd be happy to chat with you.
Yeah, and I would encourage you, if you're interested in this, it's extremely affordable. It makes total sense. It's probably one of the least expensive decisions you can make as far as improving your health and safety that's out there. Probably less than taking vitamins every day when you get right down to it, the impact that it has and what it provides for you. So Dustin, I just want to thank you so much for putting this on, providing this education. Is there anything else you'd like to say to everybody who's watching?
We appreciate you coming and listening to this. And if you have any questions, let us know. One thing, I guess, lastly, if there's anybody that's interested in this product and they want to put it in, but they know they're going to move in a couple of years, we would be happy to relocate this device if it's in the Metroplex. It can be moved. So if you put it in a home you're in now and you move to a new house, we can get it switched over and put on the new system for you.
All right. And there was one more thing I saw where you're offering a special $300 off coupon right now if they call. So
absolutely. Yeah. So anybody that calls in and would like one of these awesome air scrubbers, they're going to get a $300 off coupon. I guess you could call it a COVID special. We're just trying to figure out how we can make sure that our clients and our friends and family are safe during these times. So we're happy to send that coupon out to anybody who is interested in it.
Yep, and I know when I got mine, there was kind of a backlog. I had to wait a little while to get one of them. And so, would you recommend they call right away if because we want to get it in now? Do you have inventory to get to them right now?
We do have an inventory, but it's probably the hottest product in our industry right now because everyone is concerned with the air inside their home. So it is a hot product, but we do have some in stock. I would probably say a good 10 to 15 of them right now, but we have more on order, but they are flying off the shelves. So we to help anybody who's interested in them, we'd be happy to chat with you.
All right. Well, hey, Dustin, thank you so much. I appreciate this and for serving us and our family and what you guys do at AAA. And everybody who's here, we thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for your business, and I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone.